whilst it was a physical battle here at Burnley today, you've got the first point of the season. What did you make of it overall?
Yes, of course, a quite intense game and a physical game. That's what you expect when you travel here to Burnley. It was not easy for us to play this game today, because we lost the first 6 games during the season, and the confidence level with my young squad is not that high. In addition to that, we had also to have many changes in the first 6 games, because some of our key players arrived a bit late, also without a proper pre-season. I think Josh Charles and Chris Solis arrived just a few days before the first Liverpool game. Matthias Norman and Ozan Kabak just once the season has started. We had also difficult fixture lists in the first games, and also tough pre-season with COVID outbreak. Some of my players had to head into the first games without any pre-season minutes, or at least not many pre-season minutes. And all in all, it's then difficult, because it does something with the self-confidence. And then to have this tough test, Burnley knows, especially in this home games against newly promoted sides, they're always on it anyhow, and they play with full of aggression and intensity, and also with some steel. And under these circumstances, then to make sure that we are off the mark in this game, that we return back to the dressing room with the first point, with the first clean sheet, is really good. So it's just the first step, but also not more. We don't have to overinterpret it. Many steps need to follow. And of course, I was also not. We're just really perfectly happy when we managed to win a football game, and for that, would have of course preferred we would have used one of our good situations in the second half to win this game, but can't complain too much. And I have to give many compliments today to my lads, because we played today full of intensity, full committed, and top defending behavior. We showed some real steel, and I tell you what. So for me, it's even more pleasing to be here in such a difficult away game, because everyone speaks about Turf Moor, probably the most physical and intense game, and a tough side anyhow. And we have sometimes also a bit like the brand of being a good possession side, but sometimes perhaps even a bit too soft anyhow. I think to be there with the first point, especially here, and the first clean sheet, especially here, and to show this resilience today in a tough test, is perhaps even more valuable than to have the first point or the first clean sheet perhaps away at Liverpool or Chelsea or something like this. So for that, definitely a good day for us. But again, we are also not over the moon. The first step, and want to go also the next steps. But it's important to have this first step, and for that, a good day and a good result for us.
Yeah, I know you said before the game you sort of wanted to avoid conceding too many set pieces, but even if we did concede them, we defended them quite effectively. With Dimmy coming in for Brandon as well, how do you feel about how we defended today as a whole?
Yes, first of all, you have to accept also their style. You can't avoid all the set pieces, and when they want to play the long balls anyhow, you have to accept the challenge and to stand up to this and show resilience and to defend also the second phase and the third phase. And it's also a pretty experienced side. They're always trying to be smart and to cheat some free kick situations or penalty situations. I was quite pleased that we didn't lose our nerves and showed also real steel today. And in general, our defending behavior was great. I think we had a really good start into the game, also in our possession. Then there were 15-20 minutes in the first half. We could have been a bit more braver with the ball in order to create a bit more. Then they put in this 15 and 20 minutes lots of pressure on us. But in the second half, I think we created then much more out of our possession and had good situations. And we were pretty close also to win this game. So for that, yes, again, would have preferred, of course, to use one of this situation. Then we would be even a much better mood this evening, also in a much better situation on the table. But again, to travel away here with a clean sheet and with a point is valuable, and we can't complain too much. And for that, important first step.
You also made a few changes to the attacking players in the second half. Was that all tactical? Were there any fitness concerns there?
No, first of all, they worked today absolutely hard and with intensity against the wall, with the ball. I was quite pleased with what Josh and Timo were doing today. And it was not that easy today, because, of course, after a difficult start, we need to make sure also with our setup that we are even a bit more solid in terms of defending and didn't have perhaps too many offensive thinking players on the pitch. But this is what you have to do when you have lost a few games that also conceded too many goals. And for that, we want then to have some fresh players and recovered legs on the pitch. And also due to the quality of Milot, I think he was also really good in the first games, and also quite impressive in training. I wanted to introduce him then to the game, and Lucas, I can always count on Lucas, and also Pierre Lesmelou then had to work a lot, and then when he gets a bit more tired, we need the intensity and the spirit of Lucas in the last minutes. And also Adam Ida Josh also did a great job in order to defend Tarkowski in all the set pieces, and then we need also a physical and tall striker in order to defend further on Tarkowski, but also to be a physical threat in the air up front to hold the ball. And also in the last situations, Adam was great, and we need the spirit. So it's not that important how many minutes you're on the pitch. It's just important that you show spirit and team spirit and commitment. And I'm pleased with all my lads and also the lads on the bench. Of course, it's tough when you have the likes of Brent Williams, for example, or Billy Gilmore then, or Christos Solis. I love these players and want to have them on the pitch as well. Andrew was also fantastic in his starting lineup performance at Arsenal. It's tough that they can't then get the minutes anyhow. But today we need a bit more pragmatic also in our style, and many compliments to the lads.